members. Welcome to Pop Culture Cult. I'm Sean.
I'm Janice.
And welcome to our trailer reaction for Avatar: The Way of Water, Avatar 2. I know it's late. We're going to post it anyways. 5 people are going to watch it out there. Here we go. The Way of Water, and go.
And water.
And water. Splashy.
IMAX or 3D.
Right. Maybe both.
Both. Belly's in the way.
Dad, I know you think I'm crazy.
Never mind those big rocks.
But I feel her. I hear her heartbeat. She's so close.
So what does her heartbeat sound like?
Mighty.
Whose heart are we talking
Yeah, yeah. Whee!
We cannot
Oh.
let you bring your war here.
Outcast. That's all they see.
True.
I see.
The way of water connects all things. Before your birth and after your death.
This is our home!
I need you with me. And I need you to be strong.
Hello, boys.
Strong heart.
That's an interesting trailer. And I say that because the first one was, hey, remember Avatar? Here's the really cool stuff.
Yeah,
Hope you guys are excited about it.
yeah,
James is like, remember this? We're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
This feels like an extension of that without really telling us what the story is.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
definitely something more here. There's definitely. You ever watched a movie and thought, like, this is just visually amazing, and I just love the way it looks, and the colors are amazing. Well, our friends over at Movie Palette have come up with these great pieces of art that you could put up on your wall to show your love of movies without really necessarily being overly dramatic about it. Think of a movie barcode kind of thing, where you can look at the colors and know what the movie is, but it's very, very subtle. If you know us, we are into Tron Legacy. The music and the lights and the color itself is just amazing. Just to give you an idea of what they have. Go to moviepalette.com, find your own personal favorite movie, your movie color palette, and have it hang on your wall. At checkout, put in Pop Culture 15 to get 15% off. Thank you, Movie Palette, for sponsoring this video. Link is in the description down below. And don't forget, use Pop Culture 15 at checkout to get 15% off your order. You don't bring your war to us.
Yeah.
With the water
And a lot
tribe.
more of the water stuff. Like
Right.
Just the swimming through the water, riding the animals or whatever through the water. But yeah, you still don't know. Like I was thinking about halfway through, I'm like, who is the bad guy in this?
Right.
Is it, I guess it's humans because he crushes the skull, but maybe that's just a remnant of the last
Of the
fight.
last one,
because
yeah.
in the previous one, I think you did see them all kind of working together.
There was definitely, they talked about it at the end of the first one, where all the humans were told to leave. Some were allowed to stay,
Yeah.
because they were the ones who fought on the side.
Yeah. And then I was like, well, maybe it's like warring tribes, because they obviously went to this other tribe, because they, instead of dots, they had like tiger stripes,
and stuff. Yeah, yeah,
and but yeah,
yeah. Definitely. I'm really glad. Like, I'm gonna go see this movie because I really
Yeah.
love the first Avatar, and it's James Cameron, and you could have done just the first trailer and said, "Remember how cool that last one was?
Yeah.
It's even cooler now because it's been 15 years.
we were in. We were in.
We were going to be in. So I don't need another trailer.
Yeah.
I don't. And this one, kind of like I was saying, kind of adds a little bit to the last one of the spectacle that is Avatar. I don't necessarily need another trailer, but I understand the common moviegoer person is going to be like, I don't even know what this movie's about. Why am
Yeah.
I even going to go?
Yeah. Well,
And so they'll
I don't
do
know if that's
another.
applicable to Avatar.
And you know, a lot of people complained about, you know, it's kind of a basic indigenous people versus usurpers,
Yeah.
the natives.
Hey,
against
guess
the
what? There's
Americans.
only like 7 actual storylines out there, and
Right.
it's just a retelling of them.
and the, you know, stealing of resources and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
I can kind of I can get behind that, but the universe, the world of Pandora, that this place that they have created, it looks like nothing else that we've seen before or since.
Yeah, yeah.
And I want to spend more time on Pandora. Yeah, sure, I was cynical when they said, "Hey, they're going to do 4 more of these movies."
Yeah.
But James has got an idea of what he wants to do, the story he wants to tell over these 5
Yeah.
movies.
Well, and are obviously setting it up with their son and
Yes.
and a girl, and they're going to be
So
the
the
next.
girl, I believe, the girl who is the one that Sully is talking to, is being played by Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, right. Because
Right, 'cause
she
they
got
tried to
absorbed into the tree or
Sigourney
whatever.
Weaver's going to be part of, like, I've seen her as the actual Nefari. I cannot remember what the freaking people are called, but I've seen photos of her rendered as that, and I've seen her in the mocap suit and stuff like that.
Right.
So they might be talking about her,
Oh, her heartbeat.
her
yeah.
heartbeat and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
it might be.
And then there's also in the other trailer, there was a more human boy in the group
Mhm.
wearing the mask, and there was a moment where he lost his mask, and they had to struggle to get the mask back on
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to talk about the whole concept of Sully is still technically human,
Right. I was thinking that same thing. I'm like, how are they having blue children?
Right. So I mean, so there's there's all that whole conversation that needs to be had, which I'm here for. But if you're going to have this continuing conversation of humans coming to try to take this mineral away from Pandora, and you start wrapping it up into an actual family alien human story of the next generation coming in
Yep.
to be the next lead, which they kind of touched on with Nefertiti in the first Natiri, sorry. In the first one, like, kind of generational responsibility and kind of telling that story. I'm actually more excited about that part of a story, if that's what they're going to tell, than the actual humans are the bad guys and they're trying to destroy everything.
Right.
And it's pretty. So let us know what you thought of this trailer and our reaction to it in the comments down below. Please be nice. That's a requirement around here. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. Follow us on all the social media stuff, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Links in the description down below. And until next time, cult members, good afternoon, good evening, and good night now.